this is the final problem. We will be discussing on a spring block system, and it has the combination of friction, gravity, as well as spring. Okay, so three things are playing simultaneous roles. So look at what is the problem saying. Situation is shown in the figure. Mass of 2 kg is slipping down from length L equal to 4.8 meter, L equal to 4.8 meter. Very good. The block compresses the spring by x not equal to 20 centimeter. Okay, stops momentarily and then rebounds. Okay, it's quite evident. It will compress the block and then it will rebound through a distance of 1 meter. Finally stops. Find the coefficient of friction. Okay, and part 2, find the spring constant of the spring. Okay, so look at this. How are we solving this? Okay, first part, let's divide the problem into two parts. First is when it momentarily stops for the first time, okay, just compresses, and second part is when it stops and rebounds and then finally stops. Okay, look at this. So initially it started slipping, it was at rest, so initial 0. Okay, and when it's at maximum compression, when the spring is at maximum compression, then also the velocity of the block will be 0. Okay, so change in kinetic energy is 0. Okay, so now look at this. So who is doing the negative and positive work here? Friction. Displacement is in this direction, friction is in this direction. So friction is doing the negative work, minus nu in this. Okay, nu is the coefficient of friction. Okay, now see, gravity. Gravity is in this direction and the displacement is in this direction, mg, and displacement L plus x naught. So angle is acute, that means work done will be positive. Okay, so this is 37 degree. Okay, sorry, this is 37 degree. So this mg dot L plus x, this will be mg L plus x naught sine of 37. Okay, okay, so this is the work done by gravity. Okay, this is friction. And what is spring force doing? Spring force, it is the spring is getting compressed by a distance x naught. So spring force, again displacement this direction, spring force opposite, so minus. So we put the values accordingly. N equal to mg cos how, in cos 37. How is this coming? This is mg, this is normal, this is my mg cos theta. Yeah, mg cos 37. So n equals to mg cos 37. Put the values accordingly, you will get an equation. Okay, let it call equation number 1. Okay, now let's move to the second part. The block rebounds through a distance of 1 meter and then it finally stops. So again, when the block is momentarily stopping, then its kinetic energy is 0, because then its velocity is 0, and again finally after rebounding it's again stopping. So the change in kinetic energy will be again 0. Okay, so here again, who is doing the work? Gravity, friction, as well as spring. So one thing to note here, see, when it is rebounding, okay, the spring force is in this direction and the displacement also is in this direction. So spring force will be positive. Again, gravity this direction, displacement this direction. Obtuse angle, that means this will be negative. And what is the last force? It is the friction force. Friction force will be negative because friction, displacement this direction, friction, this friction always opposes. So this is the work done by friction, this is gravity, and this is the spring part. Okay, so again put the values, solve accordingly. N will be mg cos 37. Put the values and you will get equation number 2. Solve equation 1 and 2, you will find the coefficient of kinetic friction as well as the spring constant. I hope you understand this. If you have any doubts, then please leave a comment. Thank you.